Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 2. I'm waiting for the lightning to hit again because there was one that just hit nearby. It is a rainy, dreary day. I wanted to go on a bit of an adventure today. It rained all night and it's still raining. And there's totally... Ooh, that was a close hit. There's a zombie incoming and... Ooh, that axe actually works pretty darn well. Yeah, the mobs are getting really crazy now. I'm starting to think that maybe going on a trip is not a good idea here. Okay, I've got one on my back. Got a barrel here. Just realized I can't fill this barrel until it stops raining. And I have one on my back, don't I? Of course, this is going to start filling up too. Yeah, I can't seal it fast enough. And if we do this and we empty it... Oh, there we go. Oh, no. Never mind. I think we might have fixed it. Oh, there we go. We fixed it. Alright, perfect. Oh. Well, I guess it's good timing. Because it sounds like and looks like the rain has officially stopped. So I've been thinking about travel here, and I think the best way to do this is to just put a bunch of these ceramic vessels inside of a barrel and then seal this barrel, and I end up with, there we go, what, 12 times 4, so 48 spots I can fill in here, which is basically an extra inventory's worth, and then I'll have all of my inventory as well. How many more can fit in there? 2 more. So I just made a bunch of vessels here. Actually, you know what? We'll take the other 2 along just so we have some extra. This guy is going to be sealed. We're going to pick him up. And okay, went straight to my back. Perfect. I'm not sure if I'm going to need that stuff, so I might as well just drop stuff off here. A bit of dirt, a little bit of clay, some dry mud bricks. Food we're going to take along, but we're going to find some food along the way. I don't really need the hoe, but I can't do anything with it. I'm going to take that stuff along. We've got our water. I feel like we might be ready to go here. So it's time for us to go on a bit of an adventure. And I've been thinking, which direction do we go? We found some willow trees down there, which we're going to have to pick off. This is a big biome. So I think I'm just going to head due east here. We're going to get some water here. And basically the direction we're pointed. Actually, we might as well just grab a little bit of extra water here. And let's go. Let's see what we can find on our adventure. I was actually looking for clay, and I didn't realize we had clay that close to us, so now I know. Ravine. I do have my prospector's pick, so we'll probably search for a couple things here, but I'm also going to have to find out in the wiki here what rocks we're looking for, but I'm also looking for trees for building, because I don't like any of the options I have here. I don't like the white elm. Spruce isn't too bad, but it's not something I want to build with consistently. It works really well for in log form. I like that form, but... And the white elm obviously is... ooh. Malachite. Why is this malachite? What biome are we? Oh, we're in limestone. Oh, there's more copper here. Let's mark this quick. I have so many of these. I think that's how it's spelled. Let's make it blue. Let's disable it. And then, okay, we have the one enabled, which is also our home here. So we'll be able to find our way home, and we're going to know how far we traveled, too. Sure, there's a bunch of it there. So there's copper underneath there. In fact, if I do this, a large sample of malachite. So it's a little bit that way, but it's good to know. It's not far under the surface then. So it should be a good vein to find, because we are going to need the copper. Actually, it looks like we're getting into a plains biome going this way. Probably not ideal, but a biome change is a welcome change. Hi, dear. We are going to start running out of daylight here pretty soon. So we're going to have to be keeping on the move. Those look different. Or are those still spruce trees? Oh, those are pine. So there is something different here, and there's a bit of a ravine there. This is spruce. Oh, look at the pheasants. And it looks like we do have an ocean here. But we've got some pine trees over here. A pretty good sized ravine. That is not a welcoming beach whatsoever. The nice part is we do have limestone, which is good. We've got sand here, so we know where to get a bunch of sand. We've got seaweed. Oh, don't go too far. Just gonna grab a little bit extra food here, if possible. Come on. Should probably get some air. And with night quickly approaching here, yeah, we don't get much out of it. I think it's time to take a boat ride and see how far we can get. So I'm going to start traveling. We do have squid down in here, which is good. And some islands here. But I'm going to keep going, and I'll keep you guys posted as we continue our exploration. So our boat ride was not very far, from here to here. Apparently it's not an ocean, it's just a, I guess, saltwater lake of some sort. But here's the deal. You see that stuff right there? Kaolinite. That is one of the two minerals that are very, very difficult to find. And we just kind of ran into it. Now, unfortunately, it says, yeah, medium, I'm not saying jet, a medium sample of kaolinite, so I don't think there's much here. But I feel like while we're here, we have to at least grab it, right? We're going to need a lot more of this at some point. That was a weird visual glitch. I feel like this is a dangerous thing to be doing. We don't even have sticks, do we? I was thinking about that. We didn't bring along any ladders. We got some ladders, or some sticks here, I guess. Enough for 3 ladders. Yeah, that's it's not a whole lot, is it? Well, at least it gets us to right here. Does it still? Small sample. So there's probably a little bit somewhere behind here. Get out of my face. But to be able to find it might prove to be difficult, and it looks like there's just mostly like gravel and dirt behind here, so I get the feeling we don't really have much to work with, so maybe it's not quite so exciting of a find, but it was kind of cool to just kind of run into it. So maybe that's all we found. But it's still limestone here, and we still got white elm. Ooh, ash. Oh, that's a new tree. We got pine and ash trees. Well, you know what that means. Sickle. We're gonna get some sticks out of this. Get some saplings. That looks a lot like a spruce. There's an ash sapling, so we can at least grow some. Let's see what kind of wood we get out of these. I want to know the colors. So the ash logs, let's see here, where's our saw? Looks like a red lumber again. Okay, we'll take those along. The pine, I have a feeling though is going to be a nice yellow, which is something I'm looking for. Ooh, even white maybe. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, that's pine's going to be a good one for us to have, so we're going to have to go and probably collect some more while we're in this area. That's all I see is ash and white elm and pine here. So probably just gonna have to keep searching here. Some of these ravines are really interesting looking. Like that just looks like a big pit in the ground. Oh gosh. Oh, this is... These are dangerous areas. Yeah, let's should probably keep walking. Yep. Oh gosh. There's water falling into everywhere. This is a really neat area, but extremely dangerous one. An extremely deadly one. Alright, so I may have found a bit of a kaolinite vein. Right down there. And it's a very large one. Already found a bunch of it, so all we have to do is dig it up. So we'll come back for that when we need it. So I think I have officially found the ocean. Which, I don't know if that's exciting or not, but what I do want to do is I want to go down in this ravine because I found something that I've never found in TerraFirmaCraft before. Oh gosh, that goes a ways down, doesn't it? I don't want to go down there. I want to go this way. Oh, careful. Well, this is all sand, isn't it? Let's hope that doesn't come down on top of us. I did find this is all marble. But that, my friends, is what I found. On the surface, with my prospecting pick, I found traces of this mineral. And I seem to have found where it is. Lapis lazuli. I think it only forms in these like clusters here. Doesn't really have a huge amount of use, except for like blue dye. But you know what? We're here, and we have the opportunity to get it. Instead of trying to make a trip out here in case we were to ever need it, let's just grab it now and call it good. So I'm going to grab, oh, I don't know, a couple stacks here of it. Whatever's here. And then I think we're going to get on a boat, and we're going to go north now. I haven't found any other different trees. It's all been... We probably gotta be careful here, because there's a whole lot that could come down on top of us. Working on stack number 2. I haven't found any other trees, like I said. A little bit different rock. I found this marble, and I found slate. Slate actually makes some really nice bricks, if I remember. I guess my concern becomes, well, we're gonna start having issues carrying this stuff. So I feel like what we need to do here is start stacking some of this stuff in. I guess I really, well, something fell on its own. That really worries me. I guess we already have limestone. So let's just combine some of these things here. I'm not going to be able to put any of the logs into any of those containers. I don't exactly know why we're carrying some of this stuff here. Let's just toss this stuff. It's not important. I'm not going to need it right now. Let's just mine it out. And running out of daylight here, so I think we're going to mine out what we can here. Oh, that's gravel. It's like, why did you fall? Why didn't more of it fall? There's a lot here. Oof. I'm gonna get something on my head, aren't I? At some point here. But, yeah, as long as we don't die, I'll see you guys in the boat. Ooh, graphite. Haha. You know what that means, guys. Oh, very large sample? Oh, it's probably right down in here. You can probably see the darn stuff somewhere. No? Maybe? Graphite. Graphite is the other mineral that people search all over for. And we may have just... Oh, things are falling. Where are things falling from? Like, everything's like collapsing or something. Very large sample of graphite. I don't actually see any. So we're going too far away. Alright. So we need to go back up this way a little bit. We should be able to track it down. I don't know if I want to dig it out yet, but it may not be a bad idea just to locate it, mark it on the map, and then dig it out. So let's see. I think I can hit the center of the pocket here if I measure this off. There's also a bunch of malachite here. Very large sample of malachite. So hopefully they're not screwing each other up, you know? So traces of graphite. Small sample. Thought I was getting, so there's traces. Okay, so large, very large sample. See if we can find the edge of it. Okay, looks like right about here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I'm gonna mark that with a torch. If we go this, okay, this is medium now. You know what though? It changes over, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what we want to do large sample, very large, very large. Oh, it's right there. We found it, guys. We found it. Wonder if we could ladder drop our way in there. I know we're out of food. Oh, oh, don't throw it on the ground. Our tomatoes are actually rotting here, so should probably eat some. You know what? I'm just gonna mark this. So our home is way down here. So we are quite a ways away. But you know what? We have found some. And that's all that matters, right? Who is jealous now? So on our way back, I ran into a vein here of bismuth. Bismuth, what is it? Bismuthinite. And I figured we're gonna need it for some of our bronze, so we can build a little bit different type of bronze if we use this stuff, which may not be a bad idea. So I'm gonna grab what I can out of here. It's nighttime anyway, so I don't want to be on the surface. Hope we don't get caved in on here. And see how much of this we can actually find. Ooh, it's looking good. It was a very large reading. No, I don't want. There we go. So let's ladder our way out when we're done here and see how many vessels we can fill up with this stuff, because this is some good stuff. Bismuth bronze is what I'm used to starting out with, not the regular bronze that we have, and I think this stuff might actually be a little bit better in stats. I think we're finding the center of the vein here. So I think I got everything mined out, or at least close to it. I ended up with like 10 stacks. Well, you guys can't see it, but 10 stacks of bismuth, which is about 80 ingots. When you figure I only need about 10% in the bismuth bronze, that's a lot of ingots of bismuth bronze we can make from that. So we should be good with that. And then I started walking and I saw this. Well, you know what this is, right? Kaolinite. So I think with this big of a vein here, I'm gonna dig it up and well, obviously bring it home, although night is falling and I don't think I want to be surface mining here with night on the way. So we're just gonna have to keep oh, it looks like it goes down below, which is not good because there's gravel and stuff on top of it. Lovely. So I'm probably gonna have to hide here for the night, and then I'm gonna keep mining tomorrow, and then we're gonna keep working our way home. Man, those sunrises, they just don't get old, that's for sure. We are back home. Yes, I know I've got some stuff built here. I've just kind of been laying stuff out, trying to think about what I want to do here. But all in all, it was a pretty successful trip, if you ask me. What did we get? We got 3 containers here of bismuth, plus a half here. We got 1.5 of lapis there. We've got just a little bit over a vessel full of kaolinite, which is awesome. Plus we've got another spot we know of that has it. And we got some saplings here. Ash is going to be nice. We got willow saplings on me, and we got some more seeds here. So I think we did pretty darn well. Got to figure out. Oh, I didn't want to fall there. A wood that we want to use here for. I can't get back up there. For our bridge here, I want to build. I want to get a house in place in the next episode. I think that's going to be our next job here is getting this going. And then also trying to figure out where we're going to put our tree farm, where put our forge and metalworking area. And basically just kind of try to get settled in here. But the house is going to be first and foremost because then we have a safe place to locate, to hide, so we're not hiding in a tree anymore when nighttime comes. But with that, guys, I think I'm going to wrap things up. So thank you all for watching. And as always, take it easy.